Beside me is the newly released Xiaomi SU7 Ultra, a luxury sports coupe positioned as both practical and stylish. Let's first talk about the practical aspect. For this car, I think the appearance is a very important feature. You can see the U-shaped air blades, smoked headlights, the ultra-exclusive decals, Xiaomi's small gold emblem, carbon fiber side mirrors, the unique Ultra badge, the new wheel design, 265 front and 305 rear tires, and the massive carbon ceramic brake discs. This feature, the SU7 Ultra, comes standard across the entire series. Here is the large carbon fiber rear wing that many performance car owners particularly desire. The taillights are also smoked, along with a rear diffuser featuring the Xiaomi logo and the SU7 Ultra branding all smoked. These exterior elements not only give the Xiaomi SU7 Ultra higher recognition, but also enhance its performance to some extent. The maximum downforce of the entire vehicle at 350 km/h it reaches 285 kilograms. And at 200 km/h, it is 92.9 kilograms. There's also something special about its appearance, which is the electric front trunk. We can open it by clicking here. Additionally, you can open and close this front trunk through the central control screen, the key, a custom mobile app, and Xiaomi voice commands. What I'm not sure about right now is if you choose the wind tunnel option.
Whether the front trunk is still there, after all, our car doesn't come with a wind tunnel. Seeing this, some friends might say, hey, what's the difference between this and the showroom display car? Well, take a look at this. That's right, my friend is at the Zhejiang circuit and captured the version with the racing package. It not only includes the wind tunnel, but also features the same lightning decals as the prototype car. It also has carbon fiber wheel arches, and this car even has the optional BBS coilover suspension. How to describe this appearance? If there was no one around, my friend would have just driven it away. Next, we open the door and step inside, where there's a large area of carbon fiber and a large area of Alcantara in a yellow and black two-tone interior color. This interior is called bright yellow. This time there are a total of 3 interior color versions. Now, the feeling is more luxurious. The front passenger seat has added a 50-watt wireless fast charger, and the entire seat feels noticeably softer, with 6 massage modes. And although it's a performance car, the refrigerator in the back row is still retained. As for storage space and the comfort of the rear seats, you can directly refer to the Model X7, some say. That's quite ordinary, but if you think about it, as a 1,000 horsepower performance beast compared to its competitors, well, that's not ordinary at all. A car's importance definitely lies in driving it, since a car can't be driven if you're just sitting in it, which sounds absurd. The moment you grip the steering wheel, you'll feel a strong desire to drive. But where you're sitting, is very soft. And when you look at the rearview mirror, you'll notice it has added blind spot monitoring. When estimating driving on the street, we mostly use 3 driving modes. I'll mark the corresponding horsepower for everyone. Although it doesn't reach over 1,500 horsepower on the street, it should. There should be no car faster than yours. Under the conditions of energy recovery, it maintains complete consistency with the SUV Max. When you switch driving modes, the middle instrument panel has a special customization by Xiaomi. Additionally, this time, Speedy Euro brings 3 kinds of sport sound waves, one maintaining the same as SUV Max, another similar to the W8, and the third being the sound of the V8S motor itself. Moreover, this engine sound can be played externally, with 40-watt speakers outside the car, so others can hear it too. I also noticed that when you drive this car, the simulated engine sound inside the car is noticeably louder than that of the SUV Max. This steering wheel is also worth mentioning. At the 3 and 9 o'clock positions, it's wrapped in Alcantara, and the heating and passenger recognition are at this point. Especially with assisted driving, if your hand is resting on the steering wheel there, hey, that's not acceptable. As everyone knows, Alcantara, how should I put it? The benefits of staying warm in the winter and cool in the summer are quite numerous. When driving on the road, I believe you will share the same feeling as I do, whether it's the steering wheel, brake, or accelerator pedal, they all become very sensitive. It's a bit heavier compared to the Max. As for the chassis, Digimon doesn't have a good description. Anyway, I feel that it's really quite similar to the Lotus I've driven. The most noticeable feeling is that it doesn't make you feel very bumpy. After all, it's dual-chamber air suspension. For normal driving, it uses dual airbags, while street driving switches to a single airbag. In terms of versatility, there's no need to worry. In standard mode, the chassis can be raised 30 centimeters, or this lowers by 20 centimeters. By the way, all 4 doors have double-layer laminated glass, and the tires have also improved, so theoretically, the tire noise and wind noise should both be reduced. This is indeed correct. So after we buy a car, we'll talk with everyone. During the whole city test drive, what I felt most strongly was that their lateral support responds much faster than the Max. The 14 Ultra uses exactly the same high-quality hardware as the Max, except we experienced a newer version and chose the exhibition center from the hot venue parking spots. Then the car drove itself out of the parking space to the exit of the parking lot, recognized the barrier, and stopped there to wait. On the road, it recognized traffic lights, left turns, and right turns, which are straightforward for a fast-selling car. When encountering pedestrians, it politely yields. Waiting encountered in the city road saying, actively yield. What was most absurd was on the road it encountered an electric bike, and when the guy was about to detour, the electric bike went, he detoured back again. Haha. Anyway, this time the whole bracket from Xiaomi felt quite aggressive to me. It especially tends to stay in the left lane, changing lanes, overtaking, and even this guy would cut in. Let me describe it for everyone. When your Speed 7 just turned the corner, as soon as the front of the car straightened, this guy pressed the accelerator pedal along with the sound and passed by. If you want it, this is the intelligent driving system. However, we can't only talk about the good points. There are two areas I think need improvement. One is the common scenario where there are two lanes, left for left turn plus straight, right for right turn plus straight. At this point, if you want to go straight, experienced drivers know it might be quicker to take the right, since on the left, you still have to wait for the left turn signal. But with the fast driving system, the choice here is, I was a bit confused. Another scenario is when a vehicle suddenly appears. Well, I had to take over twice while driving on the road because the conditions in the downtown area of Shaoxing were relatively complex. Other than that, there's nothing else. I can only say from the SU7 Max to the SU7 Ultra, it hasn't even been a year. Xiaomi's quality and price have reached this level, deserving a big encouragement. We've talked about the acceptable parts. Now let's talk about the competitive ones. As a digital enthusiast, since Jialing hasn't reached 10 years, there's no reason for the body to hit the track. But the instructor took us for 3 laps around the flying lap. Come on everyone. Here's the video from the car. Although it was raining heavily that day, the speed was still very fast. I felt quite scared when I got in. I listened to some professional evaluations. They said the end speed was very high, the braking point was very early, and after the rush, it was indeed very fast. But, some buddies can tell you, the Track Expert app on the Xiaomi car system is definitely worth praising. First of all, it has 3 driving modes, and I'll mark the corresponding power for everyone. The most outrageous one is naturally the one-button bomb platform. How should I put it? The Xiaomi SU7 Ultra's 0 to 100 can reach an astonishing 1.98 seconds, of course excluding start time. What I thought was particularly good was that on this car's display screen, you can not only choose different tracks, but when you arrive,
automatic
bidirectional and your own laps, the speed curve of each lap, your exit points, your braking points, it's all marked in detail so you can continuously learn and improve. What's emotionally valuable is that Xiaomi can also directly share your in-car racing videos to your phone, allowing you to post them on social media. Like those official in-car videos you see, you race on the track and share the Zhuhai track, right? All are part of the Xiaomi Speed Club. My personal feeling is that this is a car that tries to have it all. It can both go on the track and provide a comfortable everyday drive, while also having high recognizability and offering you enough